Hey guys, and welcome back to Morgs Menu. So today's video is going to be a little bit different one than I have done before, but I don't know about you, but I've always seen on the back of random food packaging or ingredient packaging some sort of recipe on the back that includes the ingredient that you have. And I've always wondered, is that stuff any good? Is it kind of just a ploy to try to get you to buy other food from that brand? What's the deal with those? And so I figured it'd be fun kind of series or just collection of videos for me to try out some of that packaging recipes and see if they're any good, see how the directions are, see if they're easy to follow, just overall see how they pan out. So that's what today's video is going to be. And like I said, I'm going to be doing some other ones in the future, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these videos upcoming. But today's video is going to be all about this can of green beans. I am sure I am not the only one who has a ton of can of these. When we were buying everything at the beginning of the pandemic, when you really couldn't get your hand on much and canned products was stocking a lot of our shelves. So I have a bunch of these cans and I figured I'd try it out with the back of the recipe that's on this. So it is going to be a lemony pasta with green beans. So if you're interested to see how this one turns out, keep on watching. Alright guys, so not gonna lie, before we even get started, I'm a little hesitant to follow this recipe. I know those are the rules and I'm gonna do it, but the directions on here just don't make any sense to me. The only thing it calls to cook is the pasta, so we're gonna see how this turns out. But I'll go over briefly the ingredient list and then I'll bring you in closer to show you step by step on what it says to that we have to do to pull this dish together. So the first thing it calls for is some penne pasta, a can of these nice green beans, some fresh thyme, which I only have dried, so I'm just going to use a little bit less than what it would call for. We need some lemon zest and lemon juice, olive oil, finely chopped roasted and salted pistachios, some minced shallot, arugula, and then for the remaining spices we need some garlic and salt and pepper. So like I said, the directions are very simple on this. I'm a little concerned because nothing is warm except for the pasta. So I've got that boiling right now. It's actually just about to finish. So I'm going to go ahead, drain that out, and I've got everything prepped. So then we'll just throw everything together and test it and see how it is. Alright, so I've got you in here with all the ingredients out. So we have our cooked pasta in this big bowl. So here's the star of the show here with our recipe. So we have our cooked pasta, then it says to place the pasta, the full can of green beans that have been drained in the bowl. And then we're also going to add directly into the bowl the lemon zest and thyme. So for the thyme, if you have fresh, it says to use a tablespoon. So I use just under half of that since I have dried. And then the lemon zest, it says about 3 tablespoons. I just got whatever I could get off the lemon. So now it says just to gently stir all of these ingredients together. Alright, now focusing in here, we're going to make the sauce in this bowl. So to start, we need 1/3 cup of olive oil. Two tablespoons of lemon juice. A 1/4 cup of diced pistachios. I will recommend, if you did not buy them pre-shelled, do that because that was really annoying to shell them and then dice them. Next we have a tablespoon of minced shallot, a clove of minced garlic, and then a teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Now we just want to stir all this together. Now we're going to pour in our dressing into the pasta mixture. And toss this gently to get all of the noodles coated. All right, and now that I think about it, not sure if I mentioned this part, but we're going to be adding in 1.5 cups of arugula. So the last step is to add that in and toss. All right, so here's the final product. Looks interesting, but we will see how it tastes in the taste test. All right, time for the taste test of the green bean lemony pasta with green beans recipe.
Yes.
Initial thoughts that we were both confused about because we were talking about the recipe beforehand. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be cold or hot. Because like I said, the only thing you cook with is a pasta. It doesn't say to let it cool. It doesn't say to rinse it or anything. And then everything else is just room temperature. So I just don't know. This could be good maybe as a pasta salad, but it didn't say to do that.
Yeah.
And we're following the instructions, so
yeah.
It's gonna be lukewarm probably.
Lukewarm pasta salad.
Okay.
Grab a healthy milk.
Oh.
Alright, I'm ready to do it.
Okay. It's not bad.
No, it's not the worst. I think the arugula is taking over.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like almost if you didn't have the arugula, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Is that almost either, I don't know if, I feel like the arugula needs to be cooked a little bit. Because it doesn't really go with all the other ingredients. But if you were doing it cold, I don't think the arugula makes sense. Or at least not the amount. Maybe like a spinach that was like finely chopped or something would be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not bad. Would I make it again? No.
No. This will not go on rotation.
No, not on rotation. Are we gonna eat it? Probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not a bad recipe. If this sounds appealing to you, maybe switch out the arugula, but I don't know. What would you say out of 10? This is the first one, so I don't have anything to compare it to.
As is, like 3 out of 10.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edible. That's what a 3 means.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I was gonna say like 4 or 5.
Oh.
So.
I mean, just put the arugula in, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I feel like you could alter it to get it to be like a 6, but if you're just eating it out, it says, yeah, like 3 or 4, I guess.
Yeah.
So. Alright guys, and that's going to conclude the recipe on the back of this Lily's Cut green beans can. Like we said, not too bad for the first one to try out. It's at least edible, so I'm excited to see how some of these happen in the future. If you guys see any recipes on the back of any cans or packages or boxes that you want me to try, let me know. I started with this one just because I was so curious how pasta with green beans was going to taste anyway, so I'd like it to be something that doesn't seem like it would be good, just to try it out since it's kind of a different recipe than something that I might just cook on my own. If you guys have not yet followed me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. It's at Morgs_Menu for more content throughout the week. If you're new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the videos that I post on Wednesdays and Sundays. Thanks again for watching Morgs Menu, and I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.